Welcome to SmackDown. One of the most fitting names here in the WWE because tonight there will be a SmackDown. Tonight, my beast will smack down Raw's champion Brock Lesnar. Triple H will not get away. Tonight is a night about suffering. Tonight, I will take control of my brand. You people here in Baltimore, Maryland know a little bit about control, don't you? And what happens when there is lack of control? A month ago, this place was a war zone. Control happened, and now you're all back to buying your favorite sporting tickets, back to brotherly love, back to loving each other like you used to. That's what control is about, and that's what you people don't understand. That's what Stephanie McMahon doesn't understand, and that's what Raw doesn't understand. Eric Bischoff understands control. As well prepared as I am for controversy, I am also equally skilled at control. My brand is under control. In fact, cameraman, get in here. I want a close-up when I say this. I want a close-up when I say this because I want it to make a meaning. I want it to be a statement. Triple H, if you're back there, you need to run. You need to try to get away as fast as possible. Last week, you escaped a beating from Brock Lesnar. That's fine. But this week, you won't. Any and all SmackDown superstars that I can control will be coming after you, and I will not rest until your head is separated from your shoulders because Triple H, I will be damned if my team gets beat on Sunday, but if they do, they will not send you home in one piece. They will send you home in several pieces. And Kane? Don't even get me started on Kane. Don't even get me started on Kane. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about Triple H or Kane. I'm not going to worry about either of them because the people I have under my control will take care of them here tonight. Raw has nothing on SmackDown. Chris Jericho has nothing on SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe Chris Jericho is somewhere in the back. On Jericho, oh! Jericho, at first, utilized the camera he was holding to attack Bischoff. Now he's got a steel chair. He's got a steel chair. Oh, Bischoff. Bischoff takes the chair back. Jericho. Now, Jericho's too advanced. He's too advanced for the... Oh, steel chair to the face. Steel chair to the face for Bischoff. And again, he's just got the steel chair. He's waiting for Bischoff to get up. Don't turn around, Bischoff. Don't turn around. Oh! Bischoff being destroyed here by Chris Jericho on SmackDown. Oh my God. Bischoff trying to fight back, trying to escape, trying to get away. Bischoff got a neckbreaker of his own for Jericho right on the steel chair. Bischoff fighting back. What's Bischoff doing? Bischoff he's got a table. Bischoff bringing a table into the mix. Jericho grabbing the chair again. Bischoff with the chair. Jericho steals it back. Oh, again. Again, and that time, I don't know. I think Bischoff might be out of it. Bischoff thrown into the corner. Bischoff might be out of it here. And what the hell was that? General manager again taken down. Oh, come on. Chris Jericho gonna set up that table. Oh, Bischoff incoming. Bischoff, big boot. Bischoff is not gonna take this beating lightly. Watch out, Bischoff, watch out. Bischoff dropped. Oh, code breaker. Oh my God, through the table. Through the table. The code breaker. Look at it again. Oh my God. General Manager Bischoff has just been code breakered through a table. Well, we're going to get out of here. We're going to cut to commercial break. Chris Jericho has taken out SmackDown's General Manager to open up SmackDown. Okay, here's the deal, alright? My job tonight is to keep Raw away from SmackDown. My job on Sunday is to keep Raw away from SmackDown, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not worried about Raw. Never have. Never will. They've punked out multiple people from the SmackDown roster. But I will damn sure make sure that my job is fulfilled. Because to be in the good graces of the general manager is something important. And while I'm not very happy with Bischoff right now, I'll do my job. And that starts tonight. Next in the match, with Punk and Orton, the two top guys that will stand next to Lesnar at Survivor Series, as they take on Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, the two guys fighting for the championship. Those guys need to be protected. Tonight I'll do my job and I'll protect them from Raw. And on Sunday I'll do the same. But rest assured, I'll get what's coming to me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, nonetheless, we have to continue on. We are live from Baltimore, Maryland. The general manager of SmackDown has just been destroyed. He's just been taken out by Chris Jericho, the WWE champion of Monday Night Raw. Chris Jericho was like a madman. Randy Orton making his way down for a tag team matchup scheduled to be his partner, CM Punk. These two men will join Brock Lesnar on Team Lesnar this Sunday at Survivor Series. The video will be up on Tuesday morning. CM Punk, best in the world, making his way down to the ring. CM Punk and Randy Orton both have no problem joining up with Lesnar, especially now that GM Bischoff is desperately going to need these two. In their mind, if they win on, if they beat Team Jericho on Sunday, Triple H must stay on SmackDown and suffer the fate of Bischoff. I mean, really, Randy Orton and CM Punk realize that, yeah, they want their vengeance on Brock Lesnar, but that can wait. They want the good graces of the general manager. Of course, Cody Rhodes, we just heard. Cody Rhodes' role here is to play the protector, and he, of course, is going to be here ringside. Shawn Michaels making his way down to the ring the only way he knows how, in a fabulous fashion. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker have a World Heavyweight Championship match on Sunday. Will they be able to coincide for this tag team matchup? I think they will. I think Shawn Michaels and Undertaker have a certain respect for each other. Cody Rhodes will make sure that no Raw superstars interfere in this matchup. A great preview to the Survivor Series main event here for SmackDown and for both SmackDown and Raw. Keep in mind the main event of Survivor Series has huge implications. In the main event, Team Lesnar versus Team Jericho. Alright, tonight we're going to have that preview match, Jericho versus Lesnar. Jericho already pissed off mood, already in the backstage causing commotions. But at Survivor Series, a lot of stuff will be on the line. In the main event, Team Jericho versus Team Lesnar. Team Jericho wins. Triple H and Kane are free from SmackDown. They do not have to capture what is around the dead man's waist right now. the World Heavyweight Championship. They will get to skip that step. They will get to move to Monday Night Raw and continue their ascent back to being the authority once again. Chris Jericho on Monday said that he would love nothing more than to see Triple H and Kane come back to Raw so he could whoop their ass and end their career. That would be a very upsetting situation for Raw General Manager Stephanie McMahon, but for the moment, it's playing into Stephanie McMahon's hands. Stephanie wants Triple H and Kane to come back to Raw. Meanwhile, on SmackDown, the main event here will be Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Finally, we're seeing the rematch between these two. Shawn Michaels came back saying he wanted this rematch. Here we go, starting off with Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels. Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels last week had a hell of a main event on SmackDown. Randy Orton RKOing Shawn Michaels, ending the match. Shawn Michaels getting beat, nice upset there. You can bet that Shawn Michaels definitely wants some retribution here for that loss. Ooh, float over DDT. Dropped by Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels going for a submission. It's nice. That's going to damage the legs of Randy Orton. I don't believe it'll get a submission from Orton this early. You see Cody Rhodes standing in the side of Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, of course. Before General Manager Bischoff was taken out. Last week, Bischoff gave Cody Rhodes the role of protector of SmackDown. Make sure that Raw does not get involved. It's also interesting to note that, SmackDown has not attacked Raw, whereas Raw has multiple times attacked SmackDown. Ooh. Oh, vicious stomp to the face of Randy Orton, and just like that, the dead man gonna come in. Of course, these two working together well so far, and here comes CM Punk. These two have a lot of history with each other. Oh! These two have a lot of history with each other at WrestleMania. Undertaker defeating CM Punk. The Undertaker definitely not a fan of CM Punk after what CM Punk did to Paul Bearer's ashes leading up to that WrestleMania. CM Punk and Orton, they just want to be given a chance. They've been fighting through the factions on SmackDown, through the corrupt actions, through the beast incarnate. If they can get past Survivor Series and be in the good graces of Bischoff, they can finally be at a chance where they are competitive at the main event level once again. CM Punk right now, surprisingly, taking it technically to the Undertaker. Oh, uppercut, and just as I say that, uppercut taking CM Punk down. CM Punk thrown into the corner. Deadman, big back body drop. And the Deadman looking impressive as he heads toward his title defense at Survivor Series. Ooh, CM Punk. You know, CM Punk right now desperately needs to get a tag out. I think the Undertaker's got his number at this point. The Undertaker has his number at this point. Oh! CM Punk bouncing right back up, thrown into the corner. Team of Orton and Punk battling. Oh, ooh. Oh, Undertaker. Undertaker looking for the choke slam. He's looking for the choke slam. He's got it. Choke slam incoming to CM Punk. CM Punk dropped. Shawn Michaels wants a piece of Punk now. Undertaker gonna oblige. These two have a match on Sunday. Right now they're just having fun, taking on Punk and Orton. Punk getting to Randy Orton, and here comes Randy Orton. Talking about history, Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels definitely have history. They definitely have history as Randy Orton gets dropped. Orton dropped. Shawn Michaels going to the top rope. Michaels to the top. Elbow connecting to Randy Orton. Shawn Michaels now going for sweet chin music. Sweet chin music, is it going to connect? Oh my god! Shawn Michaels has he's just sweet chin music the Undertaker. He just sweet chin music the Undertaker. Shawn Michaels now thrown into the corner. Shawn Michaels thrown into the corner of Punk and Orton. Sweet chin music, and the Undertaker is... Well, yeah, I can't say that the Undertaker's too happy about what just happened, but he's not returning to his corner. I mean, I think Randy Orton was heading to go take out CM Punk, and Shawn Michaels accidentally sweet chin music the Undertaker. I mean, he looked apologetic right from the beginning. But who can really tell? I mean, it's Shawn Michaels. He'll do anything, he said when he came back to SmackDown, to beat the Undertaker for the championship. Of course, Cody Rhodes standing watch. Undertaker right there. Oh! I think the Undertaker, I think he's given up. He's not returning to his corner. He's not returning to his corner, and he's watching as Orton and Punk try to take Shawn Michaels out here. Oh, again thrown into the corner. Oh, there he goes. Undertaker getting hit. Punk now. Oh, Punk thrown into the middle of the ring. Elbow to Punk. Leg drop. Oh dear. CM Punk. CM Punk. Tombstone to Punk. And right now in the middle of the ring, Randy Orton hitting his comeback. CM Punk, Undertaker battling on the outside. These guys are battling right now. I mean, if General Manager Bischoff were still in his right mind of not being destroyed at the beginning of SmackDown, I believe he would have come out here and stopped this match. He doesn't want these guys beating each other up. He wants to take out Raw. Of course, I said the main event. The main event is... Oh dear. We might have a victory here as he hit that DDT. Randy Orton hitting the RKO. RKO. Undertaker's done. He's battled. He's done. He's out of here. And there you go. I mean, Chris Jericho's not the only Raw superstar. We didn't see Raw interfere in this match, but they didn't need to. These guys beat the hell out of each other left and right. Shawn Michaels sweet chin music to the Undertaker. Randy Orton DDT to Shawn Michaels, and then followed it up right here with the RKO. CM Punk got tombstoned. Randy Orton got chokeslammed. I think CM Punk got chokeslammed, actually. Well, there's no need. Team Lesnar right now is looking good. As long as they can be protected. Cody Rhodes just went back with Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels and the Undertaker not saying a word to each other. I mean, like I said, SmackDown is not done yet. They are not done yet because they have other issues. Cesaro is here. We know he's here because he's going to have a match against Titus O'Neil, current European champion versus former Intercontinental champion. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got unfortunate news here for SmackDown. Titus O'Neil and Mark Henry making their way down to the ring for the match I already talked about, but we have breaking news from the backstage of SmackDown. SmackDown is in trouble. They're being headhunted right now. Chris Jericho is going after the Beast Incarnate, and it appears he's already struck. Paul Heyman has been taken out in the back. Medical officials are looking at Paul Heyman. They've already looked at GM Bischoff. Bischoff is out indefinitely. We don't know when we'll see him back, but it definitely won't be tonight. Titus O'Neil and Mark Henry accompanying the former Intercontinental Champion to take on Raw superstar Cesaro. Cesaro must be... Well, okay, Triple H. Triple H hanging out with the Raw superstar Cesaro. I mean, Triple H has his issues with the new nation, but it looks like he's found a friend in Cesaro. We know that there are more Raw superstars in the back here tonight, and it appears that Triple H is under the protection of Raw. I mean, all hell is breaking loose in the backstage of SmackDown right now, but it appears against not the person that Bischoff wanted it to be against, because Triple H is out here with Cesaro. This is going to be a great preview matchup here, as we get Titus O'Neil versus Cesaro. We've seen these guys fight before inside the Elimination Chamber. Cesaro doing most of the work and getting rewarded, becoming the new light heavyweight champion of the WWE indefinitely. He would change the merged US and Intercontinental Championships into the European Championship. And that is where we are now. I said that there were stipulations on the main event. Here's the stipulations for the other Survivor Series matchup between Raw and SmackDown. The team of Cesaro and The Shield take on the team of Titus O'Neil and DolFinn. If Team DolFinn and Titus O'Neil win that Survivor Series matchup, they will get rematches at the TLC pay-per-view for their championships. Or at least I should be a little more specific. SmackDown will have the opportunity to win the championships back from Raw. That was the specific words. It was not necessarily a rematch. Cesaro right now taking it to Titus O'Neil, like I said. I mean, multiple people taken out here. Multiple casualties on SmackDown's side. Bischoff taken out. Paul Heyman, the Beast Incarnate's lapdog, taken out. I mean, Paul Heyman is the man who has taken this big brute of a man and directed him towards SmackDown. Without Paul Heyman, I don't even think we would have seen Brock Lesnar as WWE champion earlier in his days, about 15 years ago. So this is impeccable that Paul Heyman has been taken out by an unknown source, most likely a Raw superstar. And left and right, we are just getting reports of backstage altercations between the members of Raw and SmackDown. We see that Triple H, the man who Bischoff told his SmackDown roster to target tonight, he's safe, and he's out here with Cesaro. Nice uppercut to Titus O'Neil. Cesaro right now in control. Titus with a suplex. And now just raining down the kicks. The crowd here in Baltimore, Maryland at the beginning of the show feeling extremely insulted by General Manager Bischoff. Bischoff was taken out by Jericho. Half the crowd cheered, half the crowd was shocked. They didn't even see that Jericho was the cameraman that was inside the ring with Bischoff. Mark Henry, Titus O'Neil out here. They were supposed to take care of Cesaro. Mark Henry out here just in case anyone was out here with Cesaro. They were thinking Shield. But, I mean, tonight we have a Shield matchup, and we were not expecting Triple H to be here. But Triple H came out with Cesaro, so Mark Henry is here. The new nation pulling double duty. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, no. Pulling double duty is we don't see Big E out here either. Big E must be protecting Booker T. Cesaro going for the neutralizer. If he hits this on Sunday, it might be over for Titus O'Neil. Neutralizer connecting, and he's going to go for the pin. Is it enough? 1, 2, 3. Cesaro with his newfound friend Triple H victorious. That was a great move there. Here's a replay of the neutralizer. Oh, all the impact on the face of Titus O'Neil. And like I said before, Triple H under the protection of Raw. There are altercations happening all over. We're going to get another Raw vs. SmackDown match coming up next. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Booker T with, well, no, with no Big E. Where's Big E Langston? Well, Booker T was meant to have Big E Langston protecting him, but Big E Langston isn't here. He's not following him out. And Booker T looks a little concerned and confused. I mean, this is a 6-man tag team match. The Shield will be teaming up with members of Raw. And we're not quite sure what has happened to Big E Langston. But I do know why Booker T has agreed to team up with the Shield here tonight, because Booker T doesn't care about Raw. He could care less if Triple H goes. In fact, it's probably better for him and his nation that Triple H gets out of here. But that being said, Booker T is totally focused on Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan losing his match to Chris Jericho on Monday Night Raw. But Daniel Bryan is still a very vicious superstar. And he is gunning for the new Nation of Domination. Now we don't know where Big E Langston is. But the Shield, the tag team champions, have made their way out to the ring here tonight. Can we find Big E? Can we get someone to look for Big E, please? I mean, and the only reason I'm really calling this out is because I don't know what's going on in the backstage. We don't have cameras back there. We can't possibly do backstage brawls or anything like that. So we have no idea what is going on in the backstage. At this point, we don't have the cameramen back there. We all have them out here where the action is. And we're hearing multiple reports. I mean, reports all over the backstage that these superstars of Raw and SmackDown are battling in the back. There's verbal confrontations, some physical confrontations. We've already heard of a confirmed report that Paul Heyman has been taken out by an unknown source, most likely a Raw superstar. Now we have DolFinn making their way out to the ring. Are they coming out? Yes, they are. Okay, good. And this is an interesting story as well with these two. We've got Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler. Well, finally on the same page, but you can see who the main, well, the HBIC, to be totally honest, the head bitch in charge of this team, Dolph Ziggler. He beat Finn Balor one-on-one after their miscommunication. Well, there you go, Finn Balor. He's accepted his new role as really the underling of Dolph Ziggler. This is a tag team, but it is definitely not even. But they're ready to take on the Shield. And this is this is going to be very similar to what the Survivor Series is going to look like as Daniel Bryan makes his way down to the ring. Daniel Bryan was beat by Chris Jericho on Monday Night Raw viciously in the main event. Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Daniel Bryan lost that match. He did not get the vengeance he thought he would get. Chris Jericho. Newfound attitude after Monday Night Raw. Chris Jericho is vicious. He's in the back. I mean, and now I'm getting my report back. I told him to go find Big E. It didn't take him very long. Big E was taken out inside the bathroom, and he's down. He's out. Big E is now out. We don't know what's happened. We're going to get medical officials to confirm that, but we don't know whether Big E, for sure, Big E will not be out here to protect Booker T tonight in this 6-man tag team match. And there's the Shield. The Shield look pumped. They look on the same page. The Shield look like they are on the same page here tonight. And this is a 6-man tag team match. I mean, the Shield are pumped. 2 members of Monday Night Raw, and look at this, Booker T is going up against Dolph Ziggler here. Starting off this matchup. Oh, what's...
This match, of course, isn't for the championship, but the champ can't afford to look past this one. If he does, he can lose momentum.
Dolph Ziggler getting taken out. And right now, here comes Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins versus Ziggler would be a very epic match. And we might see it. Oh, we might see it one-on-one. I mean, who knows if Team SmackDown can beat Team Raw at Survivor Series, they will get a rematch, and we might see that as a preview. And here we go. Oh, this is cheeky Dolph Ziggler right in the middle of the lion's den, trying to escape, and he does. Escaping. And in comes Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan beaten up at Monday Night Raw, but look at that nice elbow. Daniel Bryan now takes Seth Rollins under control here. Oh, Seth Rollins catching Daniel Bryan. Nice neck breaker. Oh, knee to the face right in front of his tag team partners here. Oh, Daniel Bryan reverses. Daniel Bryan tosses Seth Rollins over the rope. Oh, and there you go. Oh. Landing right on Seth Rollins. Elbow to Seth Rollins. SmackDown getting in some cheap shots here. Seth Rollins in danger right now. He's got to tag out. He's got to tag out. Daniel Bryan looks to be tagging in Finn Balor, the freshest man for Team SmackDown. And here comes Balor. And if you haven't seen Balor yet in action, I'm sure you have. This man is extremely athletic. Oh, and look at that. Booker T taking a cheap shot. And now Roman Reigns as well. Nice headbutt. Oh, man. Seth Rollins. And just like that, I mean, Finn Balor is definitely a top superstar in this business. But can you really blame him? He just got cheap shotted by Booker T. Oh, Seth Walker. We've seen that finish so many people. Finn Balor taken down. Is it enough? No. Finn Balor was a fresh superstar. Luckily for him, he's got to get back to Team SmackDown. He's stumbling. Oh, Booker T immediately comes after him. Daniel Bryan reaching out. Daniel Bryan reaching out. Yeah, breaking it up, breaking it up. And Booker T and Daniel Bryan right now going at it. Daniel Bryan following the rules, getting out of the ring. He just wanted to break up the submission. Here comes Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler, oh, elbow to the face of Booker T. Tossing Booker off the ropes. Nice, over the top. Under. Dolph Ziggler so fast. He's got the power slam. He thinks it's enough. Going for the pin. One. No, Booker T kicking out. Oh, leg roll. Booker T now retreating. Booker T retreating. Seth Rollins going for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns with a clothesline taking Ziggler down. Oh, Superman punch dodged out of the way by Ziggler. DDT. Ziggler going to the top. So quick. Elbow dodged out of the way by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns could not hit the Superman punch. And now Ziggler crashed and burned on his elbow from the top rope. And this takes a bit of the advantage away from Ziggler. And now he's got, it's a bad position. I don't think Ziggler will tap out from that. Just some uncomfortable, just look at him bashing away at the head. Roman Reigns, this time, oh, there it is. There it is, Ziggler a little woozy, but here we go. Oh, and now all hell breaking loose. Now all hell breaking loose. Oh, man, Seth Rollins taken out by Finn Balor. Finn Balor. Dolph Ziggler and the Shield. Oh my God. Ziggler surviving so far. He's surviving so far. Did you see the vicious way that Ziggler took out? Oh man, and here we go. Daniel Bryan in the ring now. Did you see the vicious way? That Seth Rollins threw out Finn Balor. Finn Balor, I think, caught the top of that ring post. Daniel Bryan right now taking it to Roman Reigns. He's going for the pin. He's going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Daniel Bryan. He's got the crowd chanting, yes. He's going for the running knee. Running knee to Roman Reigns. 1, 2. So close. So close and yet so far. Daniel Bryan thrown into his own corner. Roman Reigns catches him. Roman Reigns is a powerhouse. He just got hit with those kicks. A kick to the face and the running knee, and here comes Booker T. Booker T on a fragile Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, Daniel Bryan turns around. Booker T hits him with a suplex, and now he's going straight for Booker T. This six-man tag team match has been all over the place. Oh, nice elbow. And Daniel Bryan is not going to tag out. Not while Booker T's in the middle of the ring. Another suplex. Daniel Bryan taking it to Booker T now that he's able to. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns have been hit. But Booker T has relatively survived the onslaught from these 3 SmackDown superstars. Oh, knee. Leg lariat dodged out of the way by Booker T. Booker T, oh, strong chop. Now working on the legs. Anything he can against Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan tossing Booker T over the top rope. Oh, there he goes. Oh, and taking out. Oh, man. Daniel Bryan. Oh, man, Ziggler now trying to get involved. Ziggler now trying to get involved. And we've got multiple attacks here. Finn Balor. Oh, taking out Booker T. Finn Balor. Oh. Oh, Roman Reigns thrown into the steel steps. Finn Balor floating under. Balor. Oh, taking it to Roman Reigns. And now dropping Seth Rollins. Finn Balor is taking it to both members of the Shield right now. Oh, Hurricane Rana into that. Oh. I mean, I can't even keep up with the action right now. Daniel Bryan on the inside, taking it to Booker T as Seth Rollins gets hit. Finn Balor. 1, 2, is it enough? 3, and there it is. Daniel Bryan and DolFinn victorious over Booker T and the Shield. There's the Superman punch connecting to Dolph Ziggler. Great angle there. Great angle. And there you go. Ziggler with the nice famouser. Dolph Ziggler kicking out of that maneuver there. There's that final kick. And Dolph Ziggler really doing nothing. He is not doing much of anything to keep the Shield away from breaking this pin up. Booker T had enough at that point. Oh dear. Oh, we're having some technical difficulties here as Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, and Finn Balor continue to celebrate. Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler will team up with Titus O'Neil at the Survivor Series pay-per-view. If they win, they get rematches for the championships. SmackDown may have an opportunity to get their championships back. All they have to do is win at Survivor Series. And once again, technical difficulties here on SmackDown. Well, we already know that Big E's been taken out in the back. Paul Heyman's been taken out in the back. And the general manager Bischoff taken out here in the middle of the ring by Chris Jericho. So, I mean, this little victory here over the Shield is a bit of a good thing for SmackDown. We desperately needed this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Brock Lesnar on his way out. Without Paul Heyman, I might add. And he looks pretty primed. Brock Lesnar looks primed. And Brock Lesnar is pumped up. He wants to whoop someone's ass. And what a perfect man. Then Chris Jericho. Let me go through the history of Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was once the Raw champion. Okay? At SummerSlam, he destroyed John Cena. John Cena was the only man to come close to beating Lesnar for the championship. And when John Cena nearly took him out, Brock Lesnar defeated John Cena. And who would show up with Money in the Bank? None other than Chris Jericho. Jericho would hit the Codebreaker, take the championship, and walk out of SummerSlam as the champion. They would have a rematch. Alright, they would have a rematch. And Brock Lesnar would take on Chris Jericho in a viewer-voted tables match. And of course, Chris Jericho won that match. Brock Lesnar was not granted a rematch. And yet here we are. What the hell was that? What was that noise? Loud ass noise. Anyway, oh, here we go. I mean, the commotion backstage might be coming back here into the production truck. I mean, that's where I do this. I'm going to keep one of my earmuffs open. I'm not getting taken out. Not tonight. Chris Jericho making his way out to the ring. Now he's got the WWE Championship. You keep an eye on the door over there, yeah? My goodness. Well, I mean, Chris Jericho started the night off. He started this attitude out with Raw and SmackDown butting heads from the backstage all night long when he posed as the cameraman. He took Bischoff out with that camera. He would then follow it up with a code breaker that landed Bischoff through the table. He's very proud of himself, and all night superstars have been taken out left and right. And here's another one. We've just gotten news. Cody Rhodes has been taken out in the backstage. I mean, let's look at the hit list, okay? These are all SmackDown superstars as we get this match started here. Beast Incarnate versus Chris Jericho. Let's look at the hit list here. General Manager Bischoff, all right? And this is after Bischoff in the opening segment said that he had his guys selectively trying to take out Triple H, okay? Just keep that in mind. Bischoff taken out, okay? Then we would learn that Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar's handler, taken out, okay? Then Big E Langston, the man trying to protect Booker T, all right? He was taken out, and that resulted in the Shield and Booker T losing. I mean, if Big E were there, maybe there wouldn't have been as much chaos as there was in that match. And now we've just learned that Cody Rhodes has been taken out. These are all SmackDown superstars who are loyal to SmackDown. Paul Heyman loyal to Brock Lesnar. I mean, if this was a designed attack from Raw to SmackDown, brilliantly done. I mean, only a couple of days before the pay-per-view. We're going to host it on Sunday night, a couple of nights from tonight, and it will be out on Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning on my YouTube channel for you to enjoy. Oh, Lesnar. Vicious punches straight to the face of Jericho. And again, ground and pound happening right now. I mean, these two hate each other. Jericho has utilized Money in the Bank to take the championship away from Lesnar. Right? He had a rematch in a table match, and he couldn't get that done either. Brock Lesnar was then tamed by Stephanie McMahon, which pushed him over to SmackDown. And that's where we are. I mean, I remember about a month ago, Paul Heyman telling Jericho that he would get his comeuppance. I don't think that's happening. I think that Jericho has initiated an attack, an intelligent attack against the superstars of SmackDown. I think that's what's going on here tonight. Baltimore, Maryland. They've seen their share of chaos in the past month. I mean, it's one of the last things that we wanted as a company. We want, friendly competition, and that is definitely not what we got here tonight. We've gotten extremely dirty tactics from Monday Night Raw. SmackDown getting a small victory earlier tonight when DolFinn, Finn Balor, and Dolph Ziggler, when they teamed up with Daniel Bryan, they defeated the Shield and Booker T. Cesaro took out Titus O'Neil. We had our top superstars, Punk, Orton, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, and Cody Rhodes. They were all brawling in that tag team earlier tonight. That's SmackDown versus SmackDown, so that's a Raw win. Of course, Bischoff getting taken out. And in this match, I mean, who knows what's going to happen in the rest of this match, but SmackDown desperately needs a win here from Brock Lesnar. We need to take the momentum back. Of course, once again, I say we because at the moment I am commentating for SmackDown. I'm on both sides. I'm here for good action. By good action, I mean good wrestling. I don't necessarily like seeing these superstars take each other out in the back, team up, and brutally beat down other superstars. I want friendly, nice, one-on-one competition.
Man, Chris Jericho, what offense. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Slick move there by Jericho to reverse that.
Noise is happening again. Making me nervous. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, chop straight to the back. I've never seen that. Again, taking out the arm of Lesnar. Knee to the gut. Lesnar bringing him back. Jericho, kick to the gut. Another chop. Oh, he's got Lesnar up. Backbreaker. Oh, he's going for the pin. He's got the pin, but there's a rope break. Referee sees it. It's the ultimate battle right now of Raw versus SmackDown. These two will lead their teams into Survivor Series this Sunday. It'll be Team Lesnar with Punk and Randy Orton taking on Team Jericho, which will have John Cena and Rusev. Oh, 1, 2, oh! Right now, these two have just beaten the holy hell out of each other. Oh, Lesnar. Lesnar gets caught. He might get caught in the walls of Jericho here. Turns him over. He's right next to the ropes. You got to reach out. You've got to reach out, Lesnar. Reach out and grab the ropes. Lesnar's right there. He is right. He's under the ropes. He was under the ropes, and the referee did not call it. Oh, Suplex City. Incoming to Chris Jericho. Oh, he's going to go for a triangle choke. This is an MMA move here. You know, I would not blame Chris Jericho if he tapped out here. It's a wise move. You've pretty much won. You took out General Manager Bischoff. Come on, just tap, Jericho. End the chaos here tonight. Jericho not electing to do that. Instead, he turns it around on Brock Lesnar. Oh, Codebreaker. Oh my God, Codebreaker to Lesnar. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Unbelievable, and that was a straight-up one-on-one match. No advantages, no money in the bank, no table getaway. Jericho is incensed. He wants Triple H to go to Monday Night Raw. And we're seeing that will here impersonated by Chris Jericho. He has just defeated the Beast Incarnate. Oh, it is William Regal. William Regal taking out Brock Lesnar, but also taking out Chris Jericho. He's a Raw superstar. And again, the chaos. The chaos of SmackDown continues as Raw superstars invade. William Regal has taken out Brock Lesnar. William Regal, we know, is a slated #1 contender in the future for Chris Jericho. Sending a message here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to wrap it up. This is going to wrap it up for SmackDown. This whole show has been shambles. It has just been a shambles here because it's chaos. It's pure chaos. We need to finish here. We need to finish Raw versus SmackDown. That's what's going to happen at Survivor Series. Team Jericho versus Team Lesnar. Don't go away. That will air Tuesday morning on this channel. Thank you for watching. Derek D. Ginger King, checking out.